And this might be a very controversial take, but I do think you can trust a cheater again. And before everyone starts attacking me, let me explain for a moment. So for context, I'm a therapist. I've worked with a lot of people affected by infidelity, including people who have cheated themselves. And I have genuinely seen people change. People who were completely horrified by what they had done. People who faced the reasons that contributed to it. They took responsibility, they went to therapy, they worked on themselves, and they became people who would never make that decision again. That is very real. So yes, objectively, I believe someone who has cheated can become trustworthy again. But is that common? Is that what happens most of the time? Absolutely not. And based on the people I've worked with, I'd say perhaps 2 in 10 people who cheat genuinely go through the process required to make sure it never happens again. Because genuinely changing requires much more than just regretting that you hurt someone. It means confronting the patterns within you that allowed you to do it. It means accepting complete responsibility. It means being willing to tolerate difficult conversations, consequences, and the possibility that the relationship may still end. And honestly, many people are just not willing to do that. They say they want to change because they still want the relationship. They want the comfort, love, and security their partner gives them. But they also wanted whatever excitement, validation, or escape they received from sleeping with someone else. They wanted the best of both worlds. And sometimes what they regret most isn't actually cheating. It's getting caught and potentially losing everything because of it. So yes, some people can genuinely change. But remorse is definitely not the same as rehabilitation. Promising you'll never do it again is not change. Change is understanding why you gave yourself permission to cross that boundary and then consistently behaving differently over a period of time. And even if they do all of that, and even if you find a way to continue the relationship, there is still a much bigger problem. What has their betrayal changed inside of you? Because you can actively decide to forgive them. You can agree to rebuild, but deep inside, there may now be a voice asking, am I stupid for staying with them? Are they telling me everything? Could they do this again to me? Why wasn't I enough? And then guess what? Suddenly, ordinary things become problematic. They reply slightly later than usual. They mention a new colleague. They turn their phone over. Before the betrayal, those things might have meant absolutely nothing to you. But afterwards, they feel suspicious. And even if you manage to ignore those thoughts, the resentment often finds another way out. You might find yourself bringing up the cheating during unrelated arguments. You may punish them subtly or not so subtly because part of you believes they deserve to feel a fraction of the pain you felt. But anyways, that's my thought of the day. Take it or leave it. I hope it was useful. I'll see you at the next one.